Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Goes up the baseline. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's Clowney. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive.
Oh, you're sleeping.
And everything. You wake up 4 or 5 in the morning and stay up. I have you here to help me. And look at her, she's still sleeping.
Baby, see? Hurry. Okay. Pick up your eggs and put it on the table.
Okay.
Just do it quick now. Ready? Oh, you're sleeping. She had a huge breakfast. She'll take a nice dump today. A lot of fruits. Okay, I eat it. Okay. Are you finished cleaning? You put it on Daddy's plate. Give me. Thank you. What's that sound? What's that sound?
It's Mommy.
What's she doing? Ah, yeah. Because you made a mess. Because you made a mess. This guy gonna quit with 4-0. No wonder you got 99 losses and 37 wins.
Oh, yes.
See it through. When you fucking sits up and made a swirly face to face, but
They saw a text that text you, are you awake? Because I know you always awake around like 6 o'clock.
sit down. Mommy, eat Caleb fruits, okay?
Scheme, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better.
Took so long after that Latino.
And the dunk by Prince.
Well, I like the energy Prince plays with. If there's open space in front of him, he's going to be on the front foot and moving with purpose.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Yeah, I woke me up, but I was
Lillard
sleepy.
misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Floats one up. And Russell with the lay-in.
You know, you look at the floater. It's an effective shot for Russell. for when he doesn't want to go all the way to the rack. You got to have that in your book bag. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
Don't wipe it on the table. That's why the table's so dirty there. She's licking her hands and wiping it on the table. That's nasty. Your hand is dirty.
Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Now, here is Russell. 6 points for him. Claxton inside. Here's Watford. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bucks trail by 7. Clowney pulls it in. And here are the Nets. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Baby's asleep.
Nobody near Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 7. Outside Russell. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Substitution on the court. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive.
I'm not playing
Tell you what,
defense.
forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Thomas. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And he gets it to go.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
All right, you guys, you're fun. My turn.
Here's Thomas, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Bucks trailed by 7. On the wing, Giannis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Don't say me.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Giannis. Can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Clowney. To the inside. Claxton, no good. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Giannis says, get off me.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Russell with it. Lillard picks him up. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Screen by Watford. Out to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Clowney. Shoots over Kuzma. Misses the jumper. Bucks trailed by 5. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Out to Russell. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the basket is good. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Michaela.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Porter. Clowney pulls it in. Nets leading by 3. With the drive on the wing, Johnson. Russell with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. It's Porter outside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Here's Russell. Up and in on the layup. Russell's got 8 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Porter looking it over. From past the arc. Kept alive. Portis can't hit from in close. And here's Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Johnson wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. The Bucks trail. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Porter, here we go. And there it is for him. Porter's got his second basket.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Outside, Russell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Johnson. No good on the last second attempt there. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we'll be right back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Trent can't hit.
Okay, Michaela.
Brooklyn trailing. And Thomas, here we go. And it's good for 2. Thomas got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. In the corner, it's Watford. Here's Claxton. Another shot. No good on the layup. Bucks trailed by 3. Inside. Pulls it up. The shot's good from Sims.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite, perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Okay. Sorry, are you okay? You finish your food, right? So put it on the counter. Where you going? Now, Michaela, pick up your plate and go put it on the counter. And then go use the bathroom. Use the bathroom?
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
I gotta go in zone.
The Bucks making a switch here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Screen by Claxton. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The next, shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it.
Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat sashimi.